We're now scarily close to setting sail for home, and there's a few things we have to take care of first, like the clutch cones.
All sorted?
Yeah.
We've finally worked out the clutch cones have been slipping, and that's why the boat wouldn't go into reverse. All this time, we thought it was our wonderful folding prop. That's what happens when you put a couple of rookies in charge of a boat.
Pretty cool, now I know what's inside there.
Thankfully, Wayne, our friendly mechanic, has taken care of it.
Start it up and just test the gears forward and reverse. Okay, reversing. Woo, look at that. The gap closed. And forward. Yeehaw.
I haven't had a boat that goes in both directions lately. One more thing down on the list.
Take it easy. Have a good trip. See you later.
Thanks, Wayne.
We'll see you next time.
Really appreciate it.
No problem.
The next thing on the list is to get Maxine up to speed.
You're gonna do all the decision making today. It's gonna be a test.
Okay.
I guess mentally I'm trying to prepare her. I want her to realize she's got to take this serious.
We're just going to pull out the headsail. What are we gonna do first?
We need to put the furling line on the winch and make sure that the headsail sheets are released. And I need to... No, we don't. No. So to do that, we need to... I am a bit worried about sailing home because I know it's going to be really, really hard. I need to step it up and I need to learn a lot more about sailing so that I can be dependable for Dan. Release the furling line and pull on the furling line and make sure that the headsail lines have got equal pressure on them.
Huh?
No.
I just really have to learn to be patient.
She's got to do this enough times so that it becomes second nature to her, because that's the only way we're going to get home.
Well, what do you want to do with your sail?
I want to open it up.
You want to open up the headsail
Yeah.
to catch wind.
Yeah.
The worst thing I find is that I learn something, I think I've learned something, and then I forget it a few days later.
Okay, now you can just let the furler out altogether. There you go, there you go. That's it, stop. You don't want to pull it close to the boat. Why? Why don't you want the sail close to the boat?
Because of the direction the wind's coming from. It's coming from behind us, so we want it to catch as much wind as possible.
Now, what's the rule? When the wind is, the sails are.
I've read about it, I've studied it. I just can't get my head around where to put the sails based on where the wind's coming from. It's really elementary, but I just can't get it.
Remember the rule?
When the wind's behind you, the sails know what?
No. The closer the wind is to the nose of the boat, the closer the sails are to the boat.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you gotta learn the rule.
Maybe I need to be in a tiny little boat in a sheltered bay and just left to work it out. I'm just not getting it.
The wind is far away from the nose of the boat, so the sail, therefore, should be far away from the boat. Got it? Learn the rules.
Sometimes I really just think she doesn't want to learn to sail. It's almost like she's like, I'm not really that good at that, so I don't think I'll learn it. And maybe she's hoping it'll go away. It's not going away. She's going to have to get herself together.
Let's turn the engine off. At least you got that down. Okay.
I'm hoping my lesson's over. But no, Dan also wants me to learn the steps for sailing wing and wing.
First thing we're gonna do is the pole always goes on the opposite side of the mast, right?
Learning to set this boat up to sail wing and wing is not easy.
Okay, get it around the other line. The topper, or whatever you might want to call it, Maxine, has to go inside these two sheets.
There are a bunch of steps, and they all have to be done in the correct order.
So we need to rerun the sheet. Where's it going?
I think it's going up there. It's the cleat.
That's right, all the way up to the front cleat, around the stanchions.
I have to learn 13 different steps, but I can't even remember the first 3.
Around the stanchion. The outside of the boat, around the outside. That's it.
I just despair that I'll ever be able to do it.
There we are, wing and wing.
Sometimes I think she's just procrastinating. She thinks if we're up here long enough, eventually, by osmosis, it'll soak into her brain and she'll know how to do everything.
My brain hurts.
It's not that hard when you know the steps.
Yeah,
It's just it's a lot of bloody steps.
yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of steps.
You know, this is the first time you've ever done it.
Okay, so maybe my head won't hurt all the time.
Maybe not.
You got to learn it by doing it and remembering it. It's that simple.
It's hard teaching you to sail for 2 reasons. I'm not a teacher, and I've just learned to sail. So it's difficult because I still make mistakes with the steps. Well, we may not have very good sailing skills, but at least we have each other. I love you.
Do you? Thanks.
Oh, even if you can't sail.
I'm hopeless.
Yeah. You are pretty hopeless.
I feel like I learned a lot today, though.
It's good that Maxine feels she's learned something, because that's what this adventure is all about. And I've learned a few things myself. It's all much harder than you think. It costs more than you think. It takes more out of you than you think.
It definitely takes more energy than what you'd think.
And you do long to be at home in your big bed sometimes. But it has its rewards. And I guess it's like anything else. It's like a fine marriage. Sometimes they're hard, but they have their rewards.
Yeah.